Amazon Virtual Private Cloud, VPC Internet Connectivity. An Internet gateway is horizontally scaled, redundant, and highly available by default. It allows communication between your VPC and the Internet. Internet Gateway supports both IPv4 and IPv6 traffic. To enable Internet access for instances in a VPC subnet, you must attach an Internet gateway to your VPC. Add a route to your subnet's route table and point your route table to the Internet gateway. Make sure your instances have public IPv4 address, IPv6 address, or elastic IP address. An elastic IP address is a static public IPv4 address. Static means it does not change over time. You can rapidly move an elastic IP address from one instance or network interface to another. Lastly, ensure that your network access control lists, NOCLs, and security groups allow the relevant traffic to flow to and from your instance. On the other hand, you need a NAT gateway in the public subnet to enable instances in a private subnet to connect to the Internet, but prevent the Internet from initiating connections with the instances. NAT stands for Network Address Translation. When traffic goes to the Internet, the source IPv4 address in the private subnet is translated to the NAT gateway's address at the public subnet. Similarly, for the response traffic, the NAT gateway translates the address back to the instance's private IPv4 address. To create a NAT gateway, you must specify the public subnet in which the NAT gateway should reside. You must also specify an elastic IP address to associate with the NAT gateway when you create it. After you've created a NAT gateway, you must update your route table for your private subnet to point Internet traffic to the NAT gateway. Note that NAT gateways are not supported for IPv6 traffic. For IPv6 traffic, you would use an egress-only Internet gateway instead. This allows outbound communication over IPv6 from instances in your VPC to the Internet. At the same time, it also prevents resources on the Internet from initiating communication with your instance directly. An egress-only Internet gateway is stateful. It forwards traffic from the instances in the private subnet to the Internet and then sends the response back to the instances. To route traffic from instances in your private subnet to the Internet, you would need to add a route in the route table and point all Internet-bound IPv6 traffic to an egress-only Internet gateway.